What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing the new Kat Von D Lolita collection. And I got the Lolita eyeshadow palette, Lolita inkwell liner, and the Lolita everlasting glimmer veil. And today we're going to be trying everything on, and I will be letting you know what my thoughts are on each and every one of these products. And if you want to see swatches, then you can go ahead and fast forward to the video, or you can watch the entire video, whatever you want. Also, I don't want to forget to let you know that I have a huge Anastasia giveaway happening. The winner will be announced on December 16th, and I will be putting down the link to that video so you can click on that and find out how you can win some Anastasia. But before we get started in this Lolita review, don't forget to subscribe down below for new videos every single week, and let's get to it. Alright, so to start off this video, I'm just going to share some thoughts on these products, and I want to start with the Lolita eyeshadow palette. I can feel it in my soul that Kat Von D put everything she had into this collection, because look at this beautiful artwork. I don't think she's ever done such a beautiful font before, because this is out of this world beautiful. It's pretty much her signature font for her brand, and I just think it's so great. And I love that the eyeshadow palette is pink, but when you open it is when the real magic happens, because you open it and you reveal this beautiful gradient effect. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eyeshadows, and they all have some type of pink undertone to them, like Lolita. But I feel like I would have wanted Lolita to have just a little bit more pink in it rather than coral. You know what I mean? Lolita's a mixture of pink, coral, and brown. And I feel like the Lolita in the eyeshadow form has just a little bit more coral than what I thought it was going to have. So I adore the color selection. I love all the thought that went into this eyeshadow palette. But before we do that, let's go ahead and also talk a little bit about the Lolita inkwell liner and the Lolita everlasting glimmer veil. So these are both products that Kat Von D has already launched, and I do already love the inkwell liner formula right here, and I feel like they did a really good job at picking a awesome Lolita shade for the inkwell liner, because it looks just like the original Lolita lipstick. And yeah, I think they did a really good job on that. Getting the same color right in different formulas is not an easy task to do whatsoever, guys. Not a lot of brands can get this right, to get a lipstick color to exactly match an eyeshadow color, to exactly match an eyeliner. That is no easy task, and I think Kat Von D did a really awesome job at matching all of these colors and all of these different formulas. I'm just swatching these shades side by side so you can get an idea of what the Lolita colors look like side by side. And this is it. Like I said, I feel like the eyeshadow leans a little bit more coral. I wish they would have added a little bit more of that pinkiness, that mauviness into the eyeshadow. And the lip topper has quite a bit of gold in it, but because it is a lip topper, I think it's fair that it has some gold in it and it's not like the OG Lolita lipstick color. I feel like the eyeliner was especially well made just because of how close it is to the original Lolita lipstick color. Alright, so now that that's been said, let's go ahead and jump into our makeup tutorial. Let's go ahead and try these products and see what we think. So first things first, I am going to take a flat blending brush, and I'm going to pick up some of Promesa here, the lightest pink shade, and that's going to go right on my brow bone. Next, I'm going to take Besitos right here, which is the next lightest color, and that's going to go really high on my crease. So I'm noticing that there is actually quite a bit of fallout. So if I'm just like barely tapping it with my brush, do you see that? That is so much fallout, a little bit more than what somebody would expect there to be. So I'm going to make sure to keep my eye on that fallout. And next, I'm going to place Hermosura right on top of Besitos. Right on top of Besitos. So far, I don't think I'm witnessing any excessive fallout like I was seeing on the actual palette when I was trying to pick up some product. There's actually little to no fallout, which is really great. I am working in thinner layers just to make sure, but so far so good. I like this pigment. And next up, we are going to finally take Lolita, which is this kind of coral shade. I don't know, it's really hard to describe what it is, but let's go ahead and pick some of that up using a slimmer blending brush, and that's going to go just a little bit lower on my crease. And this is awesome. You can already start to see it going on really well, and it's blending into the other eyeshadows so seamlessly. So far, I really like this. Next up, I'm going to take Con Amor, and I'm going to place that really low on my crease, and I think I'm going to cover my whole eyelid with the same shade right here. Next up, I'm going to take some Corazon right here, this deep plumish purplish color to really deepen up my eyelid. Guys, honestly, the fallout on my actual palette is a little bit excessive to say the least, but I think that's because this is a very pigmented palette. Can you guys see like that fallout? I don't know. It's a little excessive. It's a little hard to work with. And last but not least, I'm going to take the darkest shade in this palette, which is called Eterno, and I'm going to pick it up with the little smudging brush, and that's going to go right on my lash line on the eyelid. So now that I've used almost every shade in this eyeshadow palette, we're going to move on to eyeliner and lashes so we can finish the top, and then we can worry about bottom lash line. But for now, we are going to try out the new Kat Von D Ink Well Liner in the new shade Lolita. So I have used these previously in the different colors that they come in. I really do love the white Inkwell liner by Kat Von D, but let's go ahead and try some Lolita liner. So first thing I'm noticing is that it's not showing up. It's not showing up with the first layer. So let me try to layer this up and then see if we can get some pigment going. Feels so good. All right, well, now that I've cleaned everything up, this is the result of the Inkwell eyeliner by Kat Von D in the new shade Lolita, and I do have to say that it is very underwhelming. I feel like I don't even know how many layers I used to get this pigment right here. I feel like I was really expecting a little bit more pigment out of this, just because I feel like the other shades in the Inkwell formula are so awesome, because like when you swatch it, you get like a nice swatch happening. You get a really nice pigment and it looks really good. But when I tried to use it on my eyes, it took me so many layers to get it to this intensity right here. And on a regular day, would I want to spend so much time trying to get my eyeliner on point? Maybe not. I do feel like something like this would go on a lot better if you were using no eyeshadow. So I do feel like the eyeliner would perform a little bit better if you only use the eyeliner on the eyelid on its own, no eyeshadow. You know what I mean? So now that that's been said, let's go ahead and finish the bottom lash line. I am going to dip into Hermosura with a big fluffy blending brush, and we're just going to pick some of that up and bring it really low on the eyelid. I'm sorry, on the bottom lash line. Next, I'm going to pick up some of Lolita and also apply it on my bottom lash line. And lastly, I'm going to pick up some of Corazon with a smudging brush and apply that really close on the bottom lash line. And next, I'm just going to use a little bit of this NYX white eyeliner in my waterline. And last but not least, I'm going to be trying out the Everlasting Glimmer Veil in the new shade Lolita. And it looks so pretty. It almost gives me NARS Orgasm vibes. So let's go ahead and give it a try, shall we? Oh, wow. Are you seeing this? Oh my god, that is so beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Well, this is what one layer of the Everlasting Glimmer Veil in Lolita looks like. And honestly, I have never seen such a beautiful lip topper in my life. This is my favorite lip topper of all time. I think it's perfect. I think it has the perfect amount of pink, the perfect amount of gold in it. It just screams holiday. It screams festive. Everything. I don't know about you, but I'm actually really starting to feel this look after applying the Everlasting Glimmer Veil, because I just feel like the shimmer in this, it just completes the look and I am living. Alright, so to conclude my thoughts on the new Lolita collection, I do have to say that my absolute favorite part of this collection was actually the Everlasting Glimmer Veil in the shade Lolita, just because of how beautiful this color is. I mean, I see it on my lips, I can see it from far away, and it's it's the perfect color. I feel like it's the perfect New Year's Eve color. You can even wear it into the springtime, which is really awesome. And for our runner-up, my second favorite item in this collection was the Lolita eyeshadow palette. I feel like, first of all, the packaging 100% A+. I just think the color assortment's beautiful. The shadows went on really well, especially the lighter shades like Lolita, Con Amor. I feel like starting with Lolita and going this way was like perfect, but I feel like Corazon and Eterno, these two darker plum shades, I did feel like they went on just a tad bit patchy, but really only a little bit. I feel like the formula of these eyeshadows are really spectacular. I think that this Lolita eyeshadow palette is 100% worth it. I am going to keep this in my makeup collection because I don't have anything like this in my makeup collection. I don't have a beautiful assortment of mauvey pinks and plums, and I feel like I need that in my life. But there is a big but in this case. I totally hated that eyeliner. I don't know if it was just that I applied it on top of a dark eyeshadow, but because I put it on a dark eyeshadow, I was expecting for the inkwell liner to be so vibrant and bold in contrast with the dark plum shade that I had going on my eyelid. But honestly, it was a fail. It really disappointed me. I didn't get the pigment that I wanted. I mean, first layer, like, yeah, whatever, but on the second, third, fourth layer, I was still working really hard to get the pigment that I wanted out of my Lolita inkwell liner. So the liner, not so hot, not my favorite, but I have a feeling, a really strong feeling that this will look wonderful and will look very bold and vibrant on an eyelid that had no eyeshadow. So that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and found some value from it, please don't forget to drop me a like, and also don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week. Like always, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.